Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I welcome you to this live. You are in for a treat. What? Peter, what is going on? Welcome. Good to see you. You're gonna love this story. I haven't told a good story in a minute. T-Money, what is happening? T-Money, I gotta tell you something. I've had a couple conversations with a couple people outside, obviously lives and chats and stuff, and they asked me specifically. They said, "Why do you call him T-Money?" And one of them was actually very shocked that I have never met you before. They thought we're like buddy from like back in the day, buddy. So it's funny. I thought that was funny. But yeah, so today I got a good little story for you. So, I'm one of those guys that I really pay attention to details. And I don't know if you're, okay. I feel like I'm giving so much of myself out. Like I'm being so transparent about myself, about certain things that you guys are gonna say, this guy is nuts. But that's okay. I love paying attention to details. One of the things, I'm one of those guys that if you show me a picture, like if you send me a picture or you show me a picture, you're sitting here, you're showing me a picture or what have you, it's not like I just look at the picture and I just go next. I literally look at every single corner, every single aspect of that picture. Like I literally zoom in, zoom out, like that's me, right? So and it's been interesting watching people's reactions when they're like in front of me and they want me to see a picture and they go and they're about to go to the next one. I go wait, I don't really take a good look, and and I zoom in, zoom out, and they're like, wow, you really like pay attention to details. I go, yeah, there's so much in a picture. I love pictures, so there's just so much in them. So I love, paying attention to details. So sometimes paying attention to details is great, but it may actually cost you like the big picture, right? And you may say, what does that even mean? How's that even possible, right? Well, let me tell you a little story. There's a Persian tale, old Persian tale, that there's a guy who is hired as, let's modernize the story, is hired to be a security guard, let's say, at a town. Let's just call it that. And so this guy is this security guard now. He's kind of watching the town. And usually at night, there's this stray wall walker, right? That's got this push cart. Well, back in the day, it was like a wagon kind of type, right? So it was like, it had this wagon type thing and with a bunch of stuff in it. So the first night, this security guard stops the stranger and says, hey, I know you got stuff in there. I know you have stuff in there that you've stolen. I gotta take a look. What do you have in there? And he goes, you know what? I don't have much in there. Just a bunch of clothes and just a bunch of stuff. And he goes, I gotta search. So he takes this whole wagon apart, just looks through all these bags, back of the wagon, everything, right? Nothing. He doesn't find anything that is suspicious of anything. Lets the guy go. The next night, the stray walker comes in again with the wagon, and the security guard just gets his feeling again. He goes, you know what? Stop. What do you got in there? And he goes, nothing, man. I just got a bunch of clothes and a bunch of stuff, not much. He goes, I know you got stuff in there. So he starts looking through all these bags, opens up everything, just through all this wagon. Nothing. A week goes by, month goes by, and this is almost like every night this guy is going through his stuff and searching, just going through, what do you got in there? Oh, I know you got stuff in there. He looks in there, opens up the bags and everything. This is like, goes on month after month. Doesn't find a single thing, right? Well, comes to a point where the security guard gets retired. Jenny, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I know you're gonna circle back and watch the beginning, but you're gonna love this story. So after years, the security guard finally retires, and one day he just happens to be in town, and he happens to run into who? The stranger, the stray guy with the wagon. And he looks at the guy and he says, and the stranger, the guy with the wagon, turns to him and says, hey, I haven't seen you around town anymore. There's somebody else there. And he's all like, yeah, I got retired. You know, I'm no longer there. If you're Persian and if you know this story, I am modernizing this story. Okay, I know it's not the original story. Thank you, Jenny, for the stars. So, but I mean, I'm just plugging in a couple things to modernize it. So, guy goes, you know, yeah, I'm retired. I'm not there anymore. But you know what? I know you're shady. I know there's something in here. So what do you got in there? What do you got in there? What is it? What do you got in there? What do you got in there? And then the guy goes, nothing, man. I only got a bunch of stuff and a bunch of clothes. It's the wagon that I steal. Isn't that powerful? This whole entire time, the security guard is focusing on what's inside the wagon. All the little bags, all the details. Looking through junk and stuff, but missing the big picture. Missing the wagon. The wagon is stolen, not the stuff inside the wagon. I love this story. I love this story. And a couple of the different takeaways, okay? So one, where is it in your life that you're paying attention to junk and stuff and little things? You're going through like the trash of your life. I've often said, dump the junk, right? You go through this stuff. Where is it in your life that you're going through all these little junk stuff and you're missing the big picture? Right? Where is that? And the thing is this, and we do that often. I know this story hit home for me because I'm guilty of this, right? I look through details, and details could be all kinds of stuff. These details are the stuff that we kind of hold ourselves down and don't let ourselves just kind of fly, right? The excuses. I'm making a list. Where is my list? It's in my notebook. Oh, I have it in the front. I have it right there in the front. Oh man, I wish it was right here. Are you sure I don't have it? Oh no, here it is. So I'm making a list, right? I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with this list yet, but because that's definitely gonna come to in the next couple of days. It's gonna be fun. But I'm making a list of all the things that I believe are the little junks, the little stuff, yeah, the little stuff in my life, the details, the stuff that I feel like they're not letting me succeed. They're kind of holding me back. You know, all the little things that I feel like they're holding me back. So I'm making a list of that in this big flashcard. So where are you doing that in your life and you're missing the whole big picture, right? I feel like that's a valid question to ask yourself, you know. And so I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this live. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love. And until tomorrow, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, signing off. Until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.